versus Joe Louis. And in the rematch, Joe Louis stops Max Schmeling in impressive fashion in the first round. He changed his game plan up. He went straight to attack him. Is there any and we'll put this out afterwards or what this part if we need to, but and you don't have to say too much, but is that something that you're going to look to do? Just go straight to Fury and just, set those bombs off?
I know Fury hasn't trained as hard as I, and he don't want it as bad as I do. You know, whatever he come with, we're gonna be prepared and ready for. But I'm coming with a lot of power. I'm coming with a lot of speed. I'm coming with a lot of angles. You know, I'm gonna be mobile, hostile. I already have a heart of a lion. I am the king, of this division, and I'm coming to prove Saturday night every bit of that. Of why I say I am the king of this division. You know, I'm hitting a lot more harder than I've ever hit before. Of course, I done packed on more weight, muscular weight, just in case he tried to charge me and use his body against me and all that. I can bench press his body weight, so it won't be nothing. I can move that easily, and I'm just looking for a great night. We have a strong game plan in hand, and I know it's gonna go exactly how we want it. We've been training very hard, and they say practice made perfect, and some may say practice made permanent. And that's one thing that Malik have done with me. He's been able to take what I already know and just allow us to be consistent with it. That it become a muscle memory.
Mm-hmm.
So when I do things, it's not that I have to think about it. It's because it's a muscle memory. I'm already reacting to what I already know. So I'm looking to make his stomach hurt come Saturday night.
Body attack, yes.
All day
Gotcha.
long.
And I was at the first fight, and I'll never forget that 12th round when you knocked him down. I swear the whole Staples Center lifted up in that moment. And but I wanted to ask you, because I do feel like I'm sitting in front of someone who's in the lineage of Jack Johnson and Muhammad Ali. You are the face of not only American boxing, but you're an ambassador, right? To boxing. I guess my question is do you feel like is it a gift and a curse to be that face? Because like you said, any given day, if you just look on the internet, it's thousands and millions of people discussing you at all times, no matter what you do.
Right.
Is that a burden? Is it a gift and a curse? I mean, how do you deal with that?
It can be all of the above. It all depends on the individual and how that individual take it in. I grew up with tough skin. My grandma always told me I was anointed by God. There's going to be a lot of things that I may face in life and go through in life that I may not understand, but stay strong, and I've dealt with a lot of different things in life where I had to be strong. Certain things that have been said to me, where emotional garbage been thrown my way and never understood, but I had to stay strong, and as a man now, as a strong man, unapologetic, that's how I live my life. I live my life honestly, especially in the sport of boxing, and sometimes sometimes it can be a blessing and a curse, but anything that we do is going to be a blessing and a curse, because we're going to always have people in the world that's going to like what we do. We're going to have people in the world that's not going to like what we do. And that's always a blessing and a curse. It's like water and oil. It'll never mix. You just got to know how to tame it and go about your day, go about your life. And sometimes when you're great at what you do, you're going to get the hate. But that's only an indication that you're in the right place. You're doing the right thing at the right time, And I know I'm doing the right things. I'm carrying, my status. I'm carrying my people. I'm using my platform well for the greater good, And those that don't understand, maybe one day they will come around. And if they don't, they may go up be with them. And we're not trying to carry the one. If you ain't getting it, we ain't gonna carry you, And that's just how I feel about it. I think I'm meant for this job. I knew it was gonna be a tough job, especially being in the sport of boxing where a sport is so driven by money. So when it's driven by money, you get all types of
Right.
of things that come your way, and the love of money is the root of all evil.
Right, and I appreciate you for all that. I know sometimes you check out the channel, and I'm using so many of your sound bites. What was it like? What was that? Was it like an overnight thing when you said, "You know what I'm talking about," and you said till this day? Did you see a difference immediately in the people that kind of was like behind you? Because it seemed like you went viral, and then people that didn't even watch boxing was like, "Man, we rocking with Deontay
Yeah.
Wilder, no matter what."
Um, when I say things, when I speak from the heart, and I think when you speak from the heart, that's when people really feel you, because they know you ain't trying to do this for no clout, you ain't trying to
Right.
do this for no attention,
Right.
none of that stuff, And when you speak for heart, people tends to feel you, and when you're talking about a black culture, a culture where some of the most worst things have been done to, and you see another black man that's trying to get some type of reaction out of you, when he know what I meant
Right.
by that, but because he have a channel, a platform to fulfill, that maybe want to make money. What do you mean? What do you mean? What do I mean? What do you mean?
Yeah.
And that just come from the bottom of my heart, because it's still times when I see pictures of back in the past of different slavery, or a man getting hung and his hands is tied behind his back and his feet is tied together, and under his feet he have fire. I'm like,
how a human being do that? Yeah. Right.
or what have we done so wrong to deserve so much hatred, so much punishment, And there have been many reasonings of people who have tried to explain to me of why we as a culture was chose to be in that position. And some of it I understand and maybe agree with it, but I have no knowledge of it to sometimes to even put my mind to wrap around it and still understand it, because at the end of the day, we're all human beings. We all should be treated equally, and we all should be judged equally, not because of our complexion of our skin, but about the great things that we do. I say the great things that we do in life, because everybody can't be great. We have some good people, and we have some fair people, and some gonna be okay, and a lot others, many that can do better, and that's up to them, So, but I still cry sometimes. I share tears when I see certain pictures of my people. That's how emotionally tied that I am
Right.
to my people. I love all people. I love all people, but when they're dealing with minds, when I look across, I see a picture. I see this man have the same complexion, or he have the same ethnicity of me. I said, that's my people, because everybody else support their own.
Right.
Why is it a bad thing that we support our own? It seems like when we do things for us, it's bad. But if we do things for others, it's accepted just a little bit. Just a little bit. Until it's time, until that don't benefit that individual no more, until they're ready to go to their side. Now what you've done, you humiliate yourself and you made yourself look like a fool, because you done picked a side where we really didn't care about you. The point we was laughing with you, now we're laughing at you. Now you're left alone, and now your people are bashing you now.
Right.
And now you're looking for someone to come and save you, or you're looking for someone to show you some type of grief. Why? Then the main thing we want to say is, oh, I'm sorry, or whatever, and think people are supposed to forget that. Just like the comment, race don't matter.
Yeah, that was. I think you saw what I had to say.
I ain't trying to preach in him, but I'm gonna preach in him. You know what I mean? And I just want people to understand and see where I'm coming from. Deeper than ever before, because there's a war going on, and if you don't fight, you're gonna die. Thank you just for thinking of me. Saturday night, I won't disappoint you. We will obtain victory, and victory shall be mine, says the Lord. Amen. Love you. Peace. God bless.
The Bronze Bomber, Deontay Wilder, October 9th, Las Vegas, T-Mobile Arena. Make sure y'all get that pay-per-view. Support the fight. Support the champ. And 10 title defenses. Time Muhammad Ali now going for 2 times heavyweight champion of the world. Alabama in the building. Appreciate you, champ.